So today we are going to learn about heart. As we know, heart is present in human, mammals and all animals, and heart is the only part from which we can survive. So we get start. As we know, heart is a muscular organ. Muscular organ means the whole heart is a muscle, is fully of muscle. Not a single bone is present in that, and it is present in humans and other animals. It pumps blood through the blood vessels of the circulatory system. It pumps blood to whole part of the body through which through the help of blood vessel, and this blood goes through the body and then return to the heart is known as circulatory system. blood provides the body with Blood provides the body with oxygen and nutrients. The whole body gets oxygen and nutrients through the blood, as well as assists to the in the removal of metabolic waste. Blood also removes metabolic waste. In human, the heart is located between the lungs in the middle compartment of the chest. The heart is located between the lungs and behind the sternum, and through the rib cage, and it is present in the rib cage as 12th thoracic to 3rd lumbar vertebrae, and it is present in the middle compartment of the chest behind the sternum, and it is tilted tilted towards left side, left lung, and it is touched to the left lung, so we feel that heart is at the left side of our body. In humans, other mammals and birds, the heart is divided into four chambers: upper left and right atria and lower left and right ventricles. As we know, heart has two sides, left and right. So heart is divided into four chambers: left atria, left ventricle, and right atria and right ventricle. Commonly, the right atrium and ventricles are referred together as the right heart, and the left counterparts as the left heart. Fish fish has two chambers. As as we know, mammals and birds and humans has four chambers. So fish has two chambers, an atrium and a ventricle, while reptiles have three chambers. In a healthy heart, blood flows one way through the heart due to heart valves. The heart valves help to flow the blood through the heart, and it prevents backflow. Backflow means backflowing of the blood. The heart is enclosed in a protective sac-like structure, sac-like cover. It is known as pericardium. The heart is fully covered from the sac-like structure is known as pericardium, which and between the pericardium and the heart, the fluid is present is known as pericardial fluid. The wall of the heart is made up of three layers: epicardium, myocardium, and endocardium. Epicardium means outer part of the heart, myocardium means middle part of the heart, and endocardium means inside part of the heart. No, so it is shown clearly: right atrium, left atrium, right ventricle, and left ventricle, and the heart and the coronary arteries is seen clearly. RA means right atrium, RV means right ventricle, LA means left atrium, and LV means left ventricle. So we gonna study now about the location and shape. The shape of the heart is about as human fist. The the heart is weighs about 250 gram. As 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 heart differs, as the weight differs from person to person of heart. The heart is as it is shown, the heart is situated between the body, between the chest, and it is shown clearly in it. The heart is stored between the chest and behind the sternum. Now we will study about the rhythmic movement. How does the rhythmic movement gets by the heart? The heart pumps blood with a rhythm determined by a group of pacemaking cells in the sinoatrial node. The atrial node is present. It is known as sinoatrial node, which is a pacemaker. Pacemaker means which gives rhythm, which gives contraction of the heart. and due to this the blood pumps. Due to the contraction, the pump blood pumps. This generates a current that causes contraction of the heart traveling through the atrioventricular node and along the conduction system of the heart. The atrioventricular node helps conduction system of the heart. The heart receives blood low in oxygen from the systemic circulation. The blood low oxygen the gets by the heart through the whole part of the body as whole body uses oxygen, and remaining oxygen are also used by the body. So blood goes through the heart to get the systemic circulation and get more oxygen to give to the body, the whole oxygen, which enters to the right atrium from the superior and inferior vena cava and passes to the right ventricle. The deoxygenated blood goes through the right atrium and right right atrium from the superior and inferior vena cava, which helps to the blood to deoxygenated blood to pass through the right atrium, and then from right atrium the blood goes through the right ventricle. From here it is pumped into the pulmonary circulation, and this pulmonary circulation helps the blood deoxygenated blood goes through the lungs, and from that we the from the lungs the deoxygenated blood gets oxygen to provide whole part of the body oxygen, and where it receives oxygen and gives off carbon dioxide, and whole carbon dioxide are removed off. Oxygenated blood that returns to the left atrium passes through the left ventricle. Oxygenated blood goes to the left atrium and then goes to the left ventricle, and it is pumped out through the aorta. Aorta is the biggest artery in our whole body, and it and the oxygenated blood goes through the aorta. With the help of aorta it goes through whole part of the body to give oxygen, and to the from with the help of systemic circulation, where the oxygen is used and metabolized to carbon dioxide. The whole oxygen of the blood used and it is metabolized to carbon dioxide. The heart beats at a resting rate close to 72 beats per minute. The normal heartbeat is at a rest rate is 72, and while exercising the heartbeat increases but lowers while resting in long term, and it is good for heart health. Now we will study about aorta, where it is situated, superior vena cava, right pulmonary artery. It is shown clearly in it, and it is also shown how the blood passes from right atrium to right ventricle, and then it goes through the left pulmonary artery through the lungs, and how it blood comes and how the oxygenated blood comes from left atrium to left ventricle with the help of mitral bicuspid valve, and it goes through the aorta to whole part of the body. It is seen clearly. Now the heart has also various diseases. The mainly disease is cardiovascular disease. Cardiovascular disease means cardio means heart, vascular means vessels, and disease are the most common cause of death globally as of 2008. There are many deaths happen due to heart disease, and in 2008 it is a major death seen in 2008, accounting for 30% of deaths. Of this, more than three quarters are a result of coronary artery disease. Coronary artery disease means the artery present in the heart gets blocked and blood doesn't pass from that artery, and then blood gets stroke means blood gets stopped for a few seconds. Risk factors include due to this coronary artery disease and stroke gets due to smoking and being overweight, not exercising, little exercise, high cholesterol, high fat eating foods. Don't eat high fat foods because of this coronary artery disease can cause, and high blood pressure and poorly controlled diabetes, among others. Cardiovascular disease frequently have no system, may cause chest pain or shortness of breath. The majorly cardiovascular disease seen is causing chest pain and shortness of breath. Diagnosis of heart disease is often done by the taking of a medical history, listening to the heart sounds with a stethoscope, ECG. ECG is electrocardiogram. Electrocardiogram means the graph shown of the heartbeat is known as electrocardiogram, and it In electrocardiogram, we can see the pumping of the right atrium, right ventricle, left ventricle clearly. And ultrasound, from ultrasound we get the pumping of the blood, the rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the heart. Specialists who focus on disease of the heart are called cardiologists. Cardio means heart and logist means logical. Although many specialties of medicine may be involved in treatment, here we can see the coronary artery disease, in which fatty deposits are seen in coronary artery, and due to this fatty deposit the blood vessel gets narrow and blood can't pass from it, and due to this heart gets stopped for a few seconds and gets stroke. And here it is over. For more, please subscribe down and like my video, and please follow my link. Thank you.